around whatever you want, and you say, this is what I want, this is my goal, professional accomplishment, bank balance, a type of relationship, you put that goal out there, but then the immediate thing that most people face is the fear of, but what if I don't get it, right? And that fear alone stops many of us from even working towards it, because we have the desire, but then the fear of, but what if I don't get it, stops us from working towards it, because we don't want to be disappointed if we don't get it. But for some people, we're able to push past the fear of what if I don't get it, all right? So you're still not safe at that point in time. You're not free of fear, because now you're positioned, you're working towards it, and then you actually start to see evidence that you're going to get it. And then it's like, okay, all right, now it's happening. Oh, but what if I lose it? What if I make the wrong choices? What if I don't handle it right? What if my baggage pushes this away, or anything like that? You know, one of the scariest things is actually getting what you want. And I think that for me personally, I can speak for myself, is in order to maintain this level of accomplishment in my life professionally, and also to be able to have a happy and healthy, just personal life in my relationships and everything like that, it has required, and it continues to require, a daily confrontation with my fears. Because I can't tell you the number of times where I'm called about a particular new opportunity professionally. And I say, oh, wow, that would be incredible. But then I feel that little bit of fear that says, but are you ready for it? Is this the right time? Hope you don't mess it up. Hope you don't mess it up. And I've got to push past the same thing in our personal lives. I mean, if you want to feel fear, start a new relationship. It is like you get hit with infatuation and joy. And then right behind it comes, but I hope it lasts. I hope it doesn't mess up. I hope they don't hurt me like the last one, right? Realistically, we will never really get rid of fear. What we have to do is to learn to operate in spite of it. Learn to let it be there, but not to allow it to guide us in the decisions that we make. I think that that's the only way to truly operate in power. You know, operating in power is not the absence of fear. It's about choosing to say, the life that I desire, I deserve, because I deserve every good thing. And there's no feeling, there's no emotion, there's certainly no fear that can stop me from having it unless I give that fear or that emotion priority within my mind. And I'll tell you, the greatest way that I personally have learned to be able to stop fear in its tracks, to take all power away from it, is to simply trust myself. I would not have the desire in my heart if I was not equipped to walk it out, right? And even though I may not have everything that I think I need in this moment, that doesn't mean that I can't acquire those skills. That doesn't mean I can't do the work in order to become ready for it. And because I'm equipped for it, right? And I've come through so many things before, and I've accomplished so many things before, large and small, because sometimes you have to remind yourself of what you've done before. Because of all of that, that means that I can trust myself in this to give it my best shot. If things start to go off track, I can pull myself back on track. If things are going well, I can trust myself to maintain it and going well. I can trust myself. When I operate from a space of trusting myself, fear has no power, because all fear really is it's a nagging feeling of, what if I'm not good enough? What if I mess it up? Fear is a voice in your head that's essentially making you focus on the absolute worst case scenario that hasn't even happened yet. And it's trying to scare you away from working towards the best case scenario. So what I'm saying is this: when you truly trust yourself, worst case scenarios don't have to exist, because the only way a worst case scenario could ever exist is if you passively let it happen. Why would you do that? If you think back on your past, how many worst case scenarios have you actually experienced? How many of them have you actually allowed to happen, right? So for me, what allows me to operate from a place of power so that I can truly walk within the life that I desire is really just that. Trusting myself, trusting the power within me to say that I'm equipped to do every good thing that I need to do to maintain this thing. And I'm also equipped to confront any challenges that may come up. I'm equipped. I've got the power inside of me. Some people call it God, some people call it the universe, some people just call it just you. Whatever you call it, know that it's already there, because that's inside of you. Because that thing gave you the desire of what that's within your heart. You can trust that if that thing gave you the desire, it also gave you the ability to work through this thing and to make it into exactly what you desire, for you to be able to live your dreams, really.